and your signature. Note that the company must wait to end the sale within 14 days of the query broadcasting.
Bonari, 103.5 FM, Kansine with the newspaper headlines. Nchukota Tuesday. Major Falco, Vanguard, Guardian, Punch, Mission, Premium Times, IG Daily Trust, Sun, This Day, Yana Tribune, Webata. Sunila in our Facebook page at Bonari, 103.5 FM. You can get me online na mixlr.com/gistfm. Zitere anyị akwụkwọ na SMS maọbụ na WhatsApp na 08096661035. Abụ m Divine.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Diri presents 385.2 billion naira budget for 2023. Non-governmental organization moves to support schools on digital learning in Oyo. Nigerian Immigration Service hands over 3 rescued Rivers underage girls, recruiters to National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons. Ekweremadu, court adjourns till December 16. Daughter charged with parents. Agora policy. Nigeria needs more holistic approach to overcome growing insecurity. Aggrieved Lagos bus drivers call off strike as Oluomo sets up task force against extortion. Nigeria, Twitter agreement risk collapse over global restructuring. Southeast not marginalized in Buhari's rails projects, says federal government. Inland Revenue Services remits 309 billion naira education tax to Tertiary Education Trust Fund. Lalong inaugurates 40-man 23. I won't condone recklessness, abuse of public trust. Chief Justice of Nigeria warns. Oyo, ex-convicts, others back jail terms for cybercrime. Flood. Human Rights Writers Association accuses humanitarian statistics. Trade Union Congress urges women to aspire for leadership position. Carbon emissions from buildings, constructions hit new high. Sector off track to decarbonize by 2050. Stop 2023 elections. Politics not solution to Nigeria's problem, says Obimi. UNICEF lauds Fintry for signing child protection law. Gunmen attack soldiers in Imo community. Oyo court jails couple, convicts 16 others for internet fraud. Expect worse flooding in 2023. National Emergency Management Agency warns Nigerians. Group sensitizes Abuja residents on dangers of drug abuse, illicit trafficking. Lagos police nab 2 cable thieves. National Population Commission promises to release census figures for every locality. ANAP Foundation releases poll outcomes in 5 states. How UNN Business School will impact Southeast country. President to unveil National Institute of Credit Administrative Act, November 22 in Lagos. President to unveil National Institute of Credit Administration Act, November 22 in Lagos. Retired police inspector, one order, released by kidnappers. Akwa Ibom Information Commissioner boosts 39 small medium enterprises at 39. Taraba Assembly workers strike may affect budget passage. Journalist safety will guarantee credible polls, says Don. Lagos police arraign ex-banker for alleged 205 million naira fraud. Productivity Center promotes 195 staff, appoints new planning director. National Bureau of Statistics, World Bank, train enumerators on living standard survey. INEC, Center for Development Democracy, journalists profile solutions to electoral ills. Ocean Fire Service confirms death of 2 artisans working inside well. Support Census Council tells Delta traditional rulers. Umahi presents 139 billion naira budget to House of Assembly. Enugu's Night Mile water scheme now delivers 19 million liters daily, 40 years after abandonment. Nigerian Society of Engineers tax engineers on collapse of structures. The candidates returns as Kadira Ahmed hosts top 6 presidential candidates, their running mates. 2022 Leadership Excellence Awards. Prof. Imumulen named Educationist of the Year. Etape Ajokuta Warri rail line to link Abuja, Minister. COP27. Civil society organization urges Nigeria, others to shut oil production for renewables. Despite fresh strike threats, Gbajabiamila assures of Buhari's intervention. Federal Capital Territory Authority threatens to shut down area. Federal Capital Territory threatens to shut down Area 1 market over alleged unwholesome activities. Abuja Kaduna Rail Service resumes November, says Minister. Reps summons Nigerian Governors Forum. Hydroelectricity Power Producing Area Commission. National Emergency Management Agency Director Generals over alleged ecological fund misuse. Reps summons Nigerian Governors Forum, National Emergency Management Agency, Hydroelectricity Power Producing Area Commission Director Generals over alleged ecological fund misuse. Abuja Kaduna Rail Service resumes November, says Minister. Nigerians can now see why Atiku picked Okowa as running mate, says Momodu after Arise TV town hall. Man, 43, killed, buried in shallow grave. Police. Alleged 2.9 billion naira fraud caught to hear Okorosha's preliminary objection, November 22. Sack. Travelers, passport holders, Lord Controller General of Nigerian Immigration Service. 13-year-old Nigerian ICT genius gains U.S. university admission. Prosecutes any lawyer found complicit in money laundering, Falana tells EFCC. 2023, federal government slams opposition over false campaign on Buhari's achievements. APC candidate Shidi cries out to Buhari, Akali over alleged rights abuses. I-swap kingpin Ali Kiwaya and others killed in air raid near Lake Chad. And lastly, asset forfeiture. Federal government behind Ekweremado's UK ordeal, Ohaneze alleges.
The Daily Trust. Police release sheep detained for eating up fried fish. 3 killed, 18 injured in Niger Road accident. Soldiers kill terrorists harvesting crops in Zamfara. 7 killed as army youth clash in Imo. Niger Delta reps demand minister's resignation over flood figures. Bus drivers call off strike in Lagos as stakeholders set up task force. Terrorists free remaining abducted children of ex-Zamfara Accountant General. Bandits kill 5 farmers in fresh Niger attack. Armed groups. Kwankwaso joins Obi on dialogue as Tinubu Atiku unveil strategies. Why I don't flaunt my wealth. P2B. Woman backs 2 years jail for trafficking lady to Libya. Youth stabs friend to death with scissors in Kaduna. Man killed at building site, buried in shallow grave. Guard jailed 6 months for sleeping on duty. Police discover corpse of missing woman in Imo. Arrest 2. Students sensitized on sexual gender-based violence. Man arraigned for macheting Okada rider in Kwara. 3 killed, 3 injured on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Jos businessman, 4 family members killed in car accident. Northeast Commission distributes materials to Taraba flood victims. Nigeria's Eurobond. Nigeria's Eurobond price rebound in fresh week. Bank MTN, Airtel to collect VAT on their products. NCC targets more after earning 220 billion naira from 5G auction. Debt Management Office Nigeria issues 2 savings bonds with high interest yield. Rural Electrification Agency connects 5 million users with 241 billion naira solar power grant. AXA Mansard staff win gender awards. Hike in excise charges counterproductive. Chamber tells federal government. Acting Accountant General raises committee on varsity's payroll. NBC has directed MultiChoice to give local pay TV channels. 7 months after, stakeholders want National Health Insurance Authority Act 2022 in operation. 90% children aged 1 to 14 years subjected to violent discipline survey. Gavi earmarks $50 million funding for health system strengthening in 8 states. Over 6,092 health workers get eco training on HIV COVID-19. CJN to judges. Don't betray Nigeria's trust on 2023 election matters. 2023, Tinubu, Shettima dodging debate for lack of capacity. PDP, Labour Party. I won't support you, Autumn tells Atiku. I will reclaim my mandate. Deliver 1 million votes to Tinubu, Oyetola. Usman wins PDP rerun primary for Kaduna Central. Usman wins PDP rerun primary for Kaduna Central. Account for resources spent on fighting Ayu, Atiku, Wike challenged. Marafa to Tinubu, no opposition in Zamfara, concentrate on other states. Tinubu appoints Jigi as APC campaign council member. Lagos PDP slams Bode George, denies disqualification of candidates by INEC. Kano governorship candidates highlights areas of priority. Sports Ministry reinstates traditional sport in 2022 National Sports Festival. Fifth Joker wins First Bank Emir of Zazu Africa Patrons Cup. Nigeria we want, Voice of Children. UK updates security alert, says citizens can now travel to Abuja. Debate, you can run but you can't hide. Article 8 tackles Tinubu. Obi will no longer attend debates where Tinubu, Atiku are absent. PCC. 2023 elections. IGP fortifies officers with bulletproof. 2023 election. IGP fortifies officers with bulletproof vests, ballistic helmets. Insecurity. Our new approaches yielding positive results. NSA. Half salaries. Federal government acted on law. Baja. Women urged to vote female candidates in 2023 elections. Ekweremadu's daughter appears in UK court for human trafficking. I will not condone abuse of power. CJN wants 2023 tribunal members. FCTA may shut down Area 1 market official. Ekweremadu to spend Christmas, New Year in prison as court fixes January 31 for trial. Court cases delaying preparation for 2023 poll. INEC. 4 major events since CBN announced Naira note redesign. Half salary. Unijust lecturers not on strike. Teach from home. VC. Federal government announces resumption of Abuja Kaduna train service. Flood. Bayelsa SEMA confirms 96 deaths, over 1.2 million displaced persons. half salary, ASU in closed door neck meeting. We don't want our gemstones to be like oil exported unrefined. Federal government. Town hall clash. P2B acted like a president who would slap his ADC, Dino Mileye. Public money looted in 16 years, enough to fund free education for 100 years. So, Showore. Marafa to Tinubu, no opposition in Zamfara, concentrate on other states. Dino, stop that. How P2B tackled Melaya at presidential town hall. Federal government didn't order closure of Take Back Niger accounts, Keystone Bank. Soldiers gunned down terrorists harvesting crops in Zamfara. Ex-Kaduna lawmaker is dead. Moment Dino Mileye anger Peter Obi. Tinubu too busy to attend presidential debate. APC cancelled.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Terror. UK wants citizens to avoid 22 states. Hush puppy bags 11 years, 3 months imprisonment in US. Lassa fever deaths hits 176 cases, now 958. Lassa fever deaths hits 176 cases, now 958. Kanu group trains 270,000 farmers in food security. Ogun PDP shifting asks Obasanjo to help Nigeria. Ecological Fund, reps probe states, MDA, ministries, departments. First City Monument Bank, MD, 6 increased non-oil exports. Akeredoru, Jegede trade wars over Ondo affairs. PDP demands probe as thugs shoots articles supporters. Day 138, daughter in court, Ekweremadu still imprisoned. Bajabia Miller lists reasons federal government won't pay ASU fully. 2023 elections, INEC laments tough times. Delta communities groan as flooding disrupts vehicular movement. Lagos government plans ministries, departments, and agencies service charter review. Dump joint security outfit. Monarch cancels Southeast governors. Trade unions will uphold workers' rights. Governor's wife. Independent corrupt practices and other related offenses to auction school, recreation centers, others. Multinational Joint Task Force returns 271,805 refugees, internally displaced persons in Lake Chad. Lagos government advises property buyers to verify permits. Buhari to launch National Institute of Credit Administration Act. Court okays amended charge. Adedoyin, 6 workers rearranged. Verified Twitter accounts suspended after impersonating mocks. Nigeria records 958 Lassa fever cases, 126 deaths. 35 Presidential Amnesty Program members write Buhari over the amnesty program. 35 Presidential Amnesty Program members write Buhari over amnesty program. Insecurity, avoid 12 Nigerian states, UK advises citizens. We will end oil theft, vandalism, youth council. Ebonyi Assembly summons EEDC over alleged high tariff. Niger Delta reps demand the minister's resignation over Bayelsa flood comments. Ganduje, Kanu comedians to be flogged for defamation. Ibadan couple, internet fraudsters bag jail terms. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Ebonyi Assembly summons EEDC over alleged high tariff. Nigeria should adopt committee-type presidential system. Obafemi Awolowo University done. Campaign, Gombe police warn against weapons, violence. Adegoke, court okays charges against Adegoke, court okays charges amendment against Adedoyin workers. Lai Mohammed slams PDP, list Buhari's APC's achievements. I won't accept recklessness. Chief Justice of Nigeria, warns tribunal members. Diri presents 385 billion naira budget to Bayelsa Assembly. Army recruitment. Okowa worries over Delta's poor turnout. 13-year-old Nigeria ICT genius gains US varsity admission. Money laundering. Prosecute lawyers involved, Falana tells EFCC. Bayelsa flood impacted 1.3 million persons, 96 die. State Emergency Management Agency. Military kills terrorist leader near Lake Chad. Owners put Liverpool up for sale. Taraba Assembly staff strike over 7 years unpaid allowances. Taraba Assembly staff strike over 7 years unpaid allowances. Debate. Presidential candidates confessing like wishes, says Kiyamo. Fire got 35-story building near Dubai's Burj Khalifa. Tinubu, Shetima arrive Niger for town hall meeting. Buhari inaugurates electricity projects in Kogi. Abuja Kaduna train service to resume November. Federal government. Bank customers lament illegal withdrawals. Demand urgent action. Town planners seek federal government support over population control. Nigeria Meteorological Agency predicts 3-day sunshine, cloudiness from Monday. And lastly, expect iPhone shipment delays. Apple tells customers.
Now, Vanguard, Quintessence steps out with style known for African culture. Lagos Fashion Week 2022 in review. Why there's no peace in the world. GKS president. We walk like elephants, eat like ants. Lagos bus drivers. 2023. Don't release elections. Udogana wants federal government. 2023 budget. Umahi presents 139 billion naira to Ebonyi Assembly. Buhari has plunged Nigeria into unprecedented insecurity. Bishop Okorafor, 2023. Obedience to organize car rally in Ebonyi with 100 cars. NPC begs Biafra agitators not to disrupt 2023 census in Southeast. Flood. Elumelu urges federal government to dredge River Niger. Delta Phase 2 ex-militant Lord Ndiomo. COP27. Why world leaders must tackle climate change. Ibori. Budget. DYHA speaker rules leakages in IGR. Pandef warns Buhari against terminating power. There will be another devastating flooding in Nigeria next year. Federal government. Lagos state government strategy. Flooding in Nigeria next year. Federal government. Lagos state government strategizes to protect residents from infectious disease outbreak. Flood displaces 19 million children in Nigeria. 4 others. 2023. Why Tinubu won't attend debate. Kiamo. Atiku don't need autumn to win. Benue. Kazim. Train attack. Federal government set to resume Kaduna Abuja train service. Terror alert. UK drops warning against travel to Abuja, insists risks remain. How we will turn agriculture around if Tinubu Plateau kidnapped retired police inspector, 1 other regain freedom. Police exhume corpse of missing Imo lady, arrest 2 suspects. Why we will support Yahaya Bello, Kogi indigents. ASU half salary payment. Bajabiamila sues for peace, assures Buhari will intervene soon. 2023. Oshimiri North PDP inaugurates campaign council. With the right tech, Nigeria can end infertility misery, lead medical tourism. Dr. Wada, Nigeria's first test tube baby doctor. Nigeria, 99 others back agreements against illegal, unrelated fishing. Obi will no longer attend debates where other candidates are absent. PCC. U.S. court finally sentences Hush Puppy to 11 years imprisonment for fraud. How we are diversifying economy from oil, gas, federal government. Man, 43, killed buried in shallow grave. Police. Religious freedom. Nigeria to be tagged country of particular concern.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. $50 million Gavi grant for 8 states to strengthen vaccination. PHC. Benue governor knocks Atiku. UK issues terror alerts in money laundering. How Nigeria can avert another 12 trillion naira failed process. Aflesim Bank. Bank of Industry to mobilize resources for ICT, creative economy. Aflesim Bank. Bank of Industry to mobilize resources for ICT, creative economy. Polaris Bank win Best Digital Small Medium Enterprises Award. Osun Governorship. I will reclaim my mandate, says Oyetola. Nigerian capital market plans impressive, says Orekoya. Don't be reckless. Chief Justice of Nigeria wants 277 election tribunal judges. National Emergency Management Agency to Nigerians expect more flood next year. Federal government train service returns on Abuja Kaduna route this month. Federal government train service returns on Abuja Kaduna route this month. COP27, United Nations unveils $3 billion plan to achieve early warning systems. Navy rescues 10 persons from capsized fishing trawler. Politicians have captured the judiciary, says ex-MBA President Akpata. Kanu comedians get 40 lashes for defaming Ganduje. UK issues fresh security advice. And lastly, Obafemi Awolowo University students, Osun Chief Justice okays amended murder charge against Adedoyin.
Now this day newspaper, federal government to resume Abuja Kaduna rail service this month. NEMA, another flood disaster imminent next year, says 2022 warning not heeded. Diri presents 385.2 billion naira 2023 budget proposal to Bayelsa State Assembly. PDP PCC, why Tinubu is running from national debate. Security strategy against non-state actors yielding results. Okonjo Iweala, decoupling not answer to climate crisis. CBAAC confers Benin monarch most outstanding traditional ruler. Looming epidemic, federal government, WHO begin training of 350 health workers. IMF outlines priority areas to boost Africa's economic growth. Apple Incorporated appoints TD Africa first indigenous distributor. ASU half salaries. Bajabiamila appeals for calm. Federal government to resume Abuja Kaduna rail service beyond. NEMA, another flood disaster imminent next year. NEP, Rural Electrification Agency extends power supply to 5 million Nigerians. Group kicks against proposed sale of NIPPs, demands sack. Jegede Kakus Akeredolu says Ondo getting worse under his. Kanije zuwa hela chika zuwa ike kupitana di hendo isogo na hada wako. Anyaga.
Ọgbọmụna Tumusaga.
Nke a bụ season greetings nke si n'ụlọ ọrụ Capmi Nigeria bụ ndị njem ụgbọala doro anya ọrụ ha bụ inye ọha na eze suitable, comfortable nakwazi affordable taxi services n'ala anyị bụ Nigeria gbaa gburugburu. Ebe ụlọ ọrụ ha dịbụ na 895 Annie House, Ọka, Anambra State. Ha ji ohere a were na-anabata car or taxi registration site na group maọbụkwazi individual n'otu aka ahụ. Ha na-akpọkụkwazi ndị drivers aka siri ike ma nwee driving license ịbịa debanye aha dịka ohere ime nke a dị nkenke. Maka ịmata ihe ndị ọzọ banyere Academy Nigerian Taxi Services or Akare Frontier 081 03 59 82 78 Mobile 090 50 39 26 32. Litinyere aka n'ọkwa bụ management. Onye kpọọ ọba ya mkpọkọrọ, agbata obi ewere ya kpụrụ ahịhịa, nke mere na onye na-ekwughị ka ọha eburu ya gbafee ama nna ya. Ọnọdụ ime obodo anyị dị iche iche n'ala anyị abụrụgo nke na-eme anyị echeta edewe, mana olileanya ka dị maka na osisi adịba mma ọ dịrị gaba. Ndozi obodo bụ mmemme ga-emepe anyị anya n'ụzọ kwesịrị ekwesị anyị ga-esi wee leba anya n'ihe dị iche iche gbasatara ndozi na nhazi obodo anyị kwa Tuzdee ọbụla n'ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM ma ọ kụọ elekere 5 nke mgbede. Ndozi obodo bụ ọrụ dịịrị mụ na gị.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebonade 103.5 FM with Martin Ifeanyi every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space. Views of political actors from various political parties on political process. Views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonade 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/GIFM. Every Monday and Saturday, what are your political views?
Health Plus. Health Plus. My health, your health, our health. Health Plus is a health program that talks about our general health. Join Tiki on Ebonade FM 103.5 to learn how best to manage your health and to take care of our young and old ones. Join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday by 1 to 2 p.m. on Ebonade FM 103.5 Ogidi, Anambra State for the best of your health talk show. Excuse me. I've got an announcement to make. Are you looking for a way to tell the world about your products and services? No more. Come to Ebonade FM 103.5 Ogidi, Anambra State. Let's tell the world at large about that your services and products. And you watch your business speed up with an unimaginable speed. As it is hot, Ebonade FM, your short love for advertising businesses. Dominica Sanyela, Hinolo Mbasi Zebona, the 103.5 FM, Nogi newspaper headlines. Sanyela in our Facebook page at Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Stream online, the mixlr.com/gistfm. Zita Fogina SMS more on WhatsApp, na 080 9666 1035. Kaigami Butopuru, the heading of Wako this day. African Bank, Bank of Industry signed MOU to promote trade investments. African Bank, Bank of Industry signed MOU to promote trade investments. PDP crisis. I want to support Atiku's presidential bid, says Autumn. House clerk endorsed 89 new staff. Set legislative standard. 2023, CJN issues 10 warning to election tribunal judges. 2023, Yawa monarch Leaders endorse Abiodun for second term. Lawmakers decry absence of NDAs. 27 states at ecological summit. NBC orders multi-choice to sublicense channels. 2023. ANAP ANAP polls shows Sanwo-Olu, Oti, others take lead. Gunmen attack soldiers in Imo communities. Konwa urges federal government to pay members withheld salaries. NNPC, Total Energies inaugurate Women Development Skill Acquisition Center 2023. I am committed to PDP's victory in Enugu, says Asado. Supporters strong Kogi as APC unveils candidate. Gavi spends $50 million on healthcare intervention. IPC, Nawaj train female journalists on election. Akwa Ibom commissioner supports 39 SMEs to mark birthday. Nigeria's population is its greatest asset, says National Population Commission. Women in parliament decry low female participation. Two Kano comedians to be flogged for defaming Ganduje. CFAO Yamaha launches platform to celebrate Nigeria. 2023 Gombe elders endorse NNPP candidate Guba candidate. Police nab cable vandals in Lagos. Naira redesign. Economy. Economic or political exodus. Tigray and the senseless conflict in Africa. Supreme Court's original jurisdiction in dispute. The police as human shield. Upper form and the Buhari years. Taking the heat out. Crisis rocking Crisis rocks welding fabrication sector. Sector by sector analysis reveal Buhari's high top. Former Niger Information Commissioner Ndayebo dies. Ekweremadu, former lawmaker, berates EFCC over assets. Flood, FEMA seeks 100 billion naira intervention fund for road.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. Hush Puppy's wife, Imams write judge as U.S. court sentence fraudster. 2023, Chief Justice of Nigeria warns election tribunal judges against corruption. World on highway to climate hell, United Nations. How flood wreaked havoc on Anambra Industrial Hub, submerged Onitsha Market. 2023, how P2B, Okowa, Kwankwaso, Abiola fared at Sunday's debate. 2023, Tinubu may not attend any presidential debate, Kiyamo. CBN, new banknotes, and how not to run monetary policy. As COP27 kicks off in Egypt, Shokri emphasizes implementation. As COP27 kicks off in Egypt, Shokri emphasizes implementation. PDP's endless crisis and the dangers it portends. State of the race. Tinubu, Adebanjo rift puts Afenifere on edge. The international implications of Nigeria's 2023 elections. And lastly, 5 dead, 2 injured in Bauchi road crash.
Nason newspaper security alert. UK upgrades Nigeria from amber to green. Alleged organ harvest. Eferemado gets January trial date. Insurgency. Military operations yielding positive results. NSA. Police arrest cable vandals in Lagos. Alleged missing soldier. Troops invade Abia community. Kill 10. Raise 50 houses. 3 arraigned for allegedly assaulting KB Chief Magistrate. Mother of OAU student Adedoyin slammed with murder charges. 2 vigilantes, scores of bandits killed in Niger gun duel. 2023 polls. IGP orders distribution of additional anti-riot equipment, uniforms. Ekoremado's assets for future lawsuit. Empty act of cowardice by EFCC. Ekoremado's asset for future lawsuit. Empty act of cowardice by EFCC. Ogwapa. Police uncover Dead bodies of missing persons in shallow grave. ASU, Gbajabiamila appeals for calm, says Buhari to intervene soon. Umahi presents 139 billion naira budget estimate to Ebonyi Assembly. Akwa Ibom gets 697.005 billion naira. I am committed to PDP, its candidate's victory. 2023, Bauchi governor accuses Atiku of sabotaging his re-election. Oyetola storms APC, reassures of reclamation of mandate. Massive crowd in Ehima as Kogi APC unveils candidate. Nigeria decides 2023. Zoning has marginalized minorities in Cross River South. 3. Zoning has marginalized minorities in Cross River South. Sam Bassi, Nigeria decides 2023. Why Atiku will succeed President Buhari, Teller, PDP chieftain. Udom, Atiku's PCC chair over lack of funds. 2023. With 600 pending cases in court. INEC. Massive crowd in Ehima as Kogi APC unveils candidate. Obi won't participate in debates if Tinubu Atiku are absent. Campaign cancel. I don't see a problem in PDP. Wike, Atiku, Tinubu's absence at town hall meeting. Act of arrogance, disregard for Nigerians. Peter Obi, 2023, Bauchi governor accuses Atiku of sabotaging his re-election. Road to 2023, Tinubu vows to revive agriculture sector, meets farmer in Mina. Na Tribune, UK government says it no longer advises against travel to Abuja, but Africa losing out already at COP27, Climate Justice Group declares. FIRS appoints MTN, Airtel, others to withhold VAT. ASUNEC in crucial meeting over alleged pay cut. Ekoremado's daughter appears in UK court accused of. It's cruel PDP accusing Buhari of non-performance. Laye Mohammed. Federal government Federal government's no work no pay not implementable in universities. Committee of Vice Chancellors. PDP, APC, Labour Party in throes of candidate disqualification. Why I didn't attend Arise TV presidential debate. Tinubu. How Oyo jailbreak suspects made millions from kidnapping. Wike increases appointment of special assistants to 200,000. Withheld salaries. ASU Unijust chapter directs members to stay assistants to 200,000. Withheld salaries. ASU Unijust chapter directs members to stay at home. UNICEF condemns abduction of 21 kids in Katsina. Insurgents are threat to 2023 polls. El-Rufai. Bandits unleash terror across North. Otu a ka ọ gbatakwuru n'ụtụtụ anụ a n'isi akwụkwọ akụkọ dị iche iche ka anyị ji aka. Anyị ga-eje gụpụtara gị ozi ndị mmadụ zitere anyị na SMS anyị.
On the SMS portal, we have a message from Honorable Osakwe, and it says, if you go to Dubai and other choice cities in the world, most of the mansions there are owned by Nigerians, and they acquire those properties. You are also saying that since Nigeria is dominated by the northern region with 55% land mass, they have northeast, west, and north central, covering 19 states. Why wouldn't they liberate now, and fight their cause, or allow others to go? Amalgamation, is it by force? Those that have been ruling this nation lacks the requisite. Thank you very much for your message. This one does not have a name, but it says, please, did I really hear a man jailed for being asleep on duty? Okay, there's no name on this one. We also have a message coming from WhatsApp portals this morning.
dị mma na SMS IG afọ si n'aka Chinedu Oneka. Peter Obi gave Dino Melaye what he deserved. Obi doesn't take nonsense, and that's the kind of president we want. Dalerinne. Christian Ufondo from Onitsha. Gunmen attack soldiers in Imo community. My question is, what are the soldiers doing in the community? Is there any war in Imo State? How far have the soldiers gone with Boko Haram terrorists in Sambisa forest? Soldiers should respect their office and do their works where and when needed. IGP fortifies some security agents against 2023 election. So this is to be interpreted as that we are going to war in 2023. In 2023 forthcoming election, IGP has fortified his security agents. What of those people that are going to vote for them? Some of our leaders are egoistic. Dalụrinne. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ si n'aka Onyeka Nwabufo from Umoji. Let federal government look into dredging of River Niger as begged by it will bring more development in Southeast and reduce flood disaster. May God bless us. Dalụrinne. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ ọzọ si n'aka onye Abuja Kaduna train resumption. What is the fate of the passengers in security? Dino Melaya attacking Obi, and he is playing the music from his masters. Let him try to be a presidential candidate for only 3 months and know how many Nigerians that can support him, not mouth issue or drug issues. May God help him. Dalụrinne. Onye ọzọ m ji akwụkwọ ya bụ Akide Onye Umunnachi. NEMA warning against flooding again, but can I ask, is there anything the federal government can do to stop this lament? Because, as I can see, this flooding of a thing is causing havoc, hunger, and many other things which I cannot mention. Thanks. Akide Onye Umunnachi. Daniel Tito from Awada. I go with the headline that says politicians have confiscated judiciary. As for it is not only confiscate judiciary in this present regime is a branch of executive. Dalụrinne. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Edozie Ezebinogwu from Osile Ebonike. It will never be easy for any incoming president of Nigeria, but with steadfast and consistent economic policies which will be anchored on production and not consumption, Nigeria will be resuscitated from her state of comatose. The International Monetary Fund had predicted that Nigeria's debt service to revenue ratio will jump to 92% in 2022 from 76% in 2021. As at June, Nigeria's debt profile stood at 95 trillion naira. Affliction of the evil will not come the second time. Dalụrinne. Ejikwa m akwụkwọ ndị Facebook page anyị Blessing Okoyago. Why is APC presidential aspirant running away from debate? He should come and tell us what he plans for us Nigerians. Dalụrinne. Chinedu Oneka. Obi will no longer attend debates when Atiku and the Tinubu are absent. I support that. Chinedu still talking. Kwankwaso join Obi in dialogue. That's a good news. And I pray that Kwankwaso will start to Obi and join Labour Party. Oburodu maka the lead nke awa. Dalụrinne. Nwachukwu Kennedy Chinedu, Voice of Mbise. I totally concur and agree with Autumn for his comment. Hope he spoke the mind of so many Nigerians because we cannot keep on pretending that all is well while all is not. So I'm urging other governors to follow suit and also support Peter Obi come 2023. Ọ dị mma nke a bụrụ ọlụ dịịrị ndị ọdịnaka ọ bụrụ n'ụwa ka ọ dịịrị ukwu. Dalụrinne. Onye ọzọ njikwa akwụkwọ ya kịta n'ụtụtụ a bụ Dr. Mrs. Mma Olebara from Ore. Debate is essential because it is a way to know the candidates very well and what they have to cover. Leadership requires a high level of intellectual excellence and know-how. We cannot continue having mediocre in place of meritocracy. Some shy away from debate because they have nothing to offer. Our president avoided debates. Our president avoided debates, and we are seeing another APC candidate in the same scenario. His reason of not attending is flimsy. Let's see them and know whether they can withstand the challenges and not leading by proxy. We must get it right this 2023. Enough this 2023. Enough is enough. Dialoguing with Dr. Olebara. Ọ dị mma n'ọkwa n'otu anụnwa n'ụtụtụ anụnwa n'oge newspaper headlines. Anyị ekele unu na-asị na dịrị unu na mma. Ka ọ dị echi niile mgbe anyị na-enweta gị anọrịkwa n'oge newspaper headlines. Abụ m Dubai.
And I'm Martin.
Ka ọ dị.